But I'm very excited for this update. We're gonna just go ahead and drop a new one, because I don't remember what my last save even was. I know there was a point in time where I was, like, trying to achievement hunt, and I still am. Me and the rest of chat are here for it. Yes, yes, I'm so glad. I was trying to achievement hunt the game, and then, like, the pretty woman was glitched, and I couldn't get her ending. And so I stopped achievement hunting for a while, but they fixed that by now, and also new stuff, so... We've played this before, we've played the demo, we've played the full game before, it's all up on the channel. I actually think, on, like, the VOD YouTube channel, I think the demo I played of this is, like, the best video on the VOD channel. Like, has the most views and likes and stuff. Hello, my beautiful neighbor. I'm gonna skip your intro, I'm sorry, I've played this game a lot. My tall boyfriend, yes. Can you kiss your neighbor? I wish. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. I don't mean anyone else any harm. Don't worry, life is just shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? I know this is all the same, but I love tall man, heart emoji. I want to kiss the tall man. Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why'd they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I feel bad that I'm gonna reject her for the reason. I feel weird. I don't want to spoil this game for anyone who might be watching who hasn't played, but also I've played and I know. I'm also realizing it's probably gonna be random if we see new people, so we might be a while before we actually find any of the new suspects. I'm still very excited though. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What do you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Clearly I should go then. Bye? Yeah, bye. Also, I think there might be a new ending, but I don't know anything about it. Oh, I actually love the Gravedigger. We're gonna let him in, even if it's a bad decision. I don't know it's a bad decision, I just kind of feel like it is off the bat. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? These responses are crazy, by the way. Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know, not that there's much a point in it now. I ship Cashier Girl and Pretty Thing so hard, Doomed Yuri. That's a very nice ship. I've not really thought about that much, but I do like that. I like the Cashier Girl ships. I like her. I wish I didn't have to not let her in my house. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. You just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. The hell with it. I'm done. Come in, my good man. But thanks! Just be quick with the door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. I think that's it. I think you only get 3 people in the first night. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Deathly silence outside, no one's there. Even the drunks decided not to go out. See teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Beer Day. I love the national holiday of beer. That's basically what the 4th of July is, though. In the distance, or I guess St. Patrick's Day would actually be more accurate, at least the way it's celebrated in the United States. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. We don't look out there anymore. I don't know why I briefly was doing like an Arthur Morgan there. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity is rising steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. If we do multiple runs, I'm probably not going to read all the repeating stuff, just like how I skipped the original stuff. If we do this again, if we do another run, I'll probably skip the Tall Man and Cashier Girl's dialogues and all the news. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety around the visitors. And now over to Just a Moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfectly white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsor. I'm not reading the commercial. Alright. Well. My tall man. Hello. Kiss. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetered on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed on top of the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Goodbye, King. Our house is kind of a sausage fest right off the bat. So is the plan that we should just let in every single new person to talk to them? I feel like that's gonna get us killed. I guess we'll just see how bad the vibes are. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lay there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where and how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. The one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then, bam, empty. Empty, I tell you, but the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure, but I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? I need to test you. Fine, go on and check. I'm wide open, turned inside out long ago. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. What does that mean? These white ones are mine, fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been a waste down there anyway, but look, ta-da, they came in handy. That's kind of gross, but not something I'm going to shoot you in the head over. Hello, oh. My neighbor is gone. Oh, he's already gone next door, I think. Forgot how the sequence of the game works. Calling my neighbor to tell him I love him, and that I miss him. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? These are all things I've heard before. Can we order stuff yet? I fucked up the number immediately. Force. Please. I just want to fucking use the phone. There we go. Protag wants to kiss him sloppy through the phone so bad. Please. You've reached the delivery, yes. Coffee gives you an extra for a couple days. Energetica immediately fills you up. But also I feel like we should maybe wait. These items kind of are bad. I like to give the fireman a cigarette if I can. I'm gonna wait, I think. We can check out our own teeth. Teeth. Shit, white. A smoker would kill for these. Is that updated art? I feel like it is, but I have no proof of that. I feel like his gums have, like a thing they don't normally have on it. But it might also just have been too long since I played this game last. Well, let's see if we find any new people. Oh, you're immediately new. Hello. Can you help me? I'm not from around here. What's the problem? There's been a mistake. I can't get out of the city. Airport shut down, trains too. Picked a hell of a time, bro. You really have nowhere left to go? No. I stayed at a hotel for a while, but the money ran out, so now I've got nowhere else to go. Please let me stay with you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I'd feel bad. Also, he's a new character, so I appreciate it. Alright. I hate the nun. I believe it will suit me just fine. What exactly do you need, woman? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. Are you out of your fucking mind? Don't use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me? Well, rest assured, I'll do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Get the hell off of my property. Get out of here. So that's how it is then. You turn away a poor old woman in need. My death will weigh heavy upon your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. Alright. Well. Hello. Get out of my swamp, yes. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure if I can trust you with it yet. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun, and I find myself in layers just to feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and no death to ease the suffering? Sorry, buddy. You look like a sad white cat, but you should leave. I understand. Goodbye, then. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right, I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. I did my best to do, like, a teeth chattering thing, and I don't think I did a good job. Oh, I forgot to look out the windows. Oh. I got jump scared, not by him, but by someone in my house yelling in the other room. Excitedly. It was at the same moment I pulled the curtain and it scared the shit out of me. A male as pale as death is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes your house. What if Coke Guy has an opposite and it's shirtless guy and you can cook pizza in his hot hole? I'm gonna do something to his hot hole. I just had to let that one sit for a second. That is literally just like the really hot fat guy that comes in and stays in your tub, though. I mean, I don't think he has a hole, but like, if you're telling me the opposite of Coke Guy, I do think it's that guy. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Damn, I wonder if it was that, too much skinned freak outside. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Now I'm just thinking about making pizza on the fat, sweaty guy's stomach, and I don't like that thought, actually. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors show no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. Chat punishment, yeah, get in the tank of water. Much like the fat man in my bathtub, I'm going to submerge you in water. Also taking a drink of water. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Oh my god, I did a southern so bad. I said yeller. Free me. Punishing chat for plaguing your mind with steady fat pizza man, thank you. Merely days since their founding, the agency has discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, the police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. The police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. The information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That is all for now. I'll talk to him last, because I'm not really worried about him. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up, and far off I see someone standing there, watching. Like at a funeral, no eyes, but teeth white as hell, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit, that's when all this visitor mess started. I need to test you? These hands fed me, kept me alive. They look a little dirty, but I think normal. Fingers like roots, black nails that never come clean, dirt stuck in them like memories. He seemed pretty normal and nobody died over the night, which makes me less suspicious. Oh, you have red hair. I wasn't expecting that. You kind of look like Matt Jeeves from Death Note. Oh, you're sunburned as hell, my good man. I guess that makes sense with everything going on. If only I could get out of this place. Where are you planning to go? What's the point now? I'm never getting home anyway. Damn, son, screw it. And screw the whole visitor epidemic. Is it just here or everywhere? I've been planning this trip for so long. Saved up, begged for vacation leave, and what do I get? The trip ended before it even began. What should we test, chat? Eyes or hands? You think I'm infected? I don't feel like we're gonna really learn too much useful. Eyes? Okay, I don't feel like we're gonna learn much useful from just looking at one of these, though. You mean teeth can... You said eyes and I straight up did teeth because I'm fucked up. I'm so sorry. I'll do teeth next, or I'll do eyes next time. You mean teeth can show if I caught the virus? Well, if it helps. They're white, but they're not perfect. Straight, huh? Dentists back home don't charge much. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm imagining his eyes are gonna be fucked up because of the sunburn on his everything. But I will say, I got a bad feeling based on those teeth. You've reached the fast food delivery. Would you like to place an order? I kind of want to get an Energeca, because I feel like we're going to let more people in. Thank you. I feel weird about the decision, though. What is today? Family Day! Hell yeah. Quispy, I will let you pick the next thing we do to another guy. I'm sorry that I fucked that up. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are laying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You'd hate to think of what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot there. I mean, I think a lot of it would have been handled by the sun melting the bodies. Howdy! I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it, you understand? I've got a gun. Delicious! Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Sometimes the teeth just need to be white regardless of their purpose, like the babushka has white teeth, but not many teeth. Oh, I see, I didn't know that. I know that, like, you can't just base it on one sign, though, so I'm just a little suspicious, but that might just be because it's a new character and I don't know anything about them. I'm just gonna accept the delivery because I've talked to this guy before. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Let's open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who was long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very soon. Kisses him on top of his bald ass head. True. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Thank you, Baldy. I didn't think about it. I guess I could have. Well, I could have. I still can. I guess this game does count as a bald game for my bald stream. Yo, you been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. Chat, should we let this guy in? He's an old character. I'll let you guys decide for the old character while I read his lines. You holding up in there okay, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I've got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Let's hear it. Diet ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? What are we thinking? What are we thinking about the Amogus Hustler? Which also sounds fucking hilarious to say in a vacuum. The Amogus Hustler. No time to go play Amogus with the pale man. Alright. You heard the chat. You gotta get out of it. You can't go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Hey, bitch, calling me a fucking moron? Oh, I see. You're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See ya in hell, shrimp dick. Transphobic microaggressions? On my stream from the Amogus Man? The fuck is that about? What are you doing in there? Oh, he's talking in his sleep. I really like the being able to hear what they're doing in the rooms at night. Snoring. Sounds like my dad. Coughing. Alright. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken a new measure to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Oh, we couldn't have checked his eyes last time anyway. Let's go. FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. I didn't fuck up as bad as I thought I did. Noting that the creatures have increased photosensitivity. You said that on purpose? Oh my god. And I fell for it. Causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. Boober. I'm not reading the Boober advertisement, but we all love Boober. I'm also not reading the FEMA propaganda. Okay, that's all on the TV. Oh, I think I forgot to talk to you at all yesterday. Sorry. Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on TV or hear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now... One day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. Alright. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore? I don't really dig, just keep an eye out mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But no, bones all where they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried but weren't. I like that theory. It's Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Oh, that's a really I've never noticed that that's the day the red eyes thing is revealed. That's very interesting. If only I could get out of this place. Why didn't you leave earlier? I told you there was always something in the way, one thing after another. Besides, I thought now was the perfect time to travel. Finally get some sun on my skin. If I'd have known things would turn out like this, I'd have gone sooner. Seen the whole world while I still could. Now I'll only ever see it in pictures. All those countries gone to hell. Alright, we're gonna test you. Let me look at your eyes. My eyes? No problem. Those look pretty normal. Good thing I brought my sunglasses, real. Leave alone. I'm gonna check his hands too, though. No, but I want to look at your hands. My hands? You're looking for some kind of rash? Your knuckles look a little red, but nothing weird, yeah. They're a little sunburned, that's all, but it's not an infection. Yeah, I think he's good, honestly. I don't need to check myself yet, and I also don't want to. We have Energetica in the fridge, so we can't order anything. I'm gonna check the Gravedigger's eyes. Need to test you. Show me your eyeballs. Yeah, he looks fine. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. Ever since that time, though, I've been jumpy, eyes darting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. Alright. So far, so good, I think. I'm gonna drink our kombucha, I think. Especially because I think things are decided at night, so, like, it'll be... If we have to reload this save, the same people won't come this night. I think. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Gonna drink water because I fucked up saying helplessness. Oh, hey man. What's up? What's good? The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Probably the visitor. Death is the least scary part. It's the part before death that's really painful and bad that's scary, I think. The entire squad of soldiers that just arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing a head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Was he bothering you, King? Yeah. He's not anymore. I've brought you his head. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials, if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you wearing protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the processes of studying the sun's effects on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? I'll take one person. Who do we think they're gonna take? We'll run tests. I have a bad feeling it's gonna be the tall man. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Oh no, it was the gravedigger. Dang, well they left my tall man for me. Have a good night. Buddy? Why are you in just a, why are you in literally just a Speedo? What is that about? Why are you walking around in just underwear? Ain't it obvious? Hotter than the devil's asshole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something, bunch of clowns. He ran into the cold guy. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking up the gate is pee all that junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. And what the hell why didn't you just stay in jail? I'd have stayed, sure, but you think anybody asked me? Clock hit 0, you get out the gate. No cash, old lady hitched up with some other clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Anyway, enough John. You gonna let me crash here or what? I mean, you're new. Come in. Come on. Smart choice, mate. I'm choosing to believe that this man is Australian rather than British. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad... They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire! Alright, come in. There's no place for me. That is here? That's probably an error. Unless... I'm assuming maybe that guy took her spot, but she didn't say anything about him. I'll kick them out. Come in. Well, I'm assuming we just lost our new naked guy. I don't know why he goes in the kitchen. Hi! You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? How did you find my house? Sea City? Lived there. Saw your house. Walk over here. Not hot here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide what we do. Come in. Poor dancer, freezing cold. So sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Well, we had one new person, and then we lost the new person for the kid. Right, because that should be where she is. I'm hoping Ball Arena doesn't kill somebody tonight, but it's very possible. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we can get rid of Ball Arena before Ball Arena kills anybody. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA have revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be an infection or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. 1 second, I'm about to sneeze. I'm going to mute my mic. I've been fighting this like half cold for like a week. I'm glad it's not gotten worse, but I also wish it would have gone away by now. Okay. Well, hello Kitty. We gotta get rid of Ball Arena, unfortunately. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want anything. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who cares? I'm sorry, ballerina. Haha. Stare, sniff, what else? Enjoy it. What? You already missed chance. No second sniff. Not my fault. Only large idiot do that. That what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. Oh, I got a new achievement. New achievements added in the update. I didn't think to check what they were. Yes, was there something you wanted? Everything okay? Why do you ask? Do you have a fever? I'm not the one with a fever. It's the whole fucking planet. Everywhere you look, someone's dying. The glaciers are melting. The forests are ablaze. The world is burning. The planet is trying to shake us off like blood-bloated fleas. One day it'll succeed, you know. And don't think it'll be painless. Fuck off, please. I don't feel well. Alright. Well, they ate my FEMA ate my fucking gravedigger. It's Children's Day. I also never realized that was the day she shows up. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking and said, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl cries out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. If only I could get out of this place. Maybe you got lucky. At least you won't get burnt alive. Lucky? Are you making fun of me? I spent my whole life wanting to see the world, and now I don't even know if I'll ever see anything at all. And you call that lucky? What part of it's lucky? You're alive, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm alive, for now, but what's next? The sun will blow up, and that'll be it. Guess I'll die without ever seeing the world. This whining is starting to get real fucking annoying. Or, that's your excuse for a pretty party? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. This is my reaction, I think. These are both harsher than I think I would say, but that's your excuse for a pity party? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. But I can't stop regretting things. I'm sorry. It's just that I realized nothing was really stopping me from going before, but I kept putting it off, telling myself there'd be time later. And now it's too late. The world's about to fall apart, and there's still so much I wanted to see, to do. Guess I'll have to learn to live with it somehow. Thanks for listening. Don't know if you need this, but here, take this cat food. I want to check him. I think they're fine, but... Think I'm infected? Show me your armpits. What? Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, it's just the heat. I've been sweating like crazy and it gave me a rash. Yeah, I mean, otherwise you've been fine. I don't really am that worried about your armpits. I don't remember when the guy starts showing up, so I'm gonna check my own armpits and clean them. We haven't taken the Energeca yet, so our eyes should be fine, but I am worried that we'll take the Energeca soon. Where's the cat? Hello, cat. I'm gonna pet the cat. Can we order anything from here? It's technically been a day, I think, since we ordered last. Hello, you've reached for rest delivery. Okay. Well, it's been a day or two, but okay. Come here, kitty. I'm gonna feed you food to hopefully have nobody die tonight. His little face is pretty hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Maybe death will pass by your home tonight. That'd be nice. Alright, into the bed. I'm coming. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection on your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. No, they've taken the sunburn guy. They've taken fucking everything from me. They take my boyfriend, they take the new guy. At least the new guy gave us cat food before they stole him. But I'm actually really pissed off about that. Especially because I think the game got balanced at some point so that they wouldn't take the people you've talked to the most. But of the people in our house, I do actually think he might be the person we've talked to the most, so... So you're still holed up, I see. What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I thought the sunburn guy was a butch woman. I loved him. Oh, sunburn guy might have been a butch woman, actually. I'm so bad at telling characters in this game. I think we've talked about it before. I thought in my first playthrough, I don't know if it was the demo or the full game, I thought Coat Guy was a beautiful butch woman. So I was quite disappointed, actually, to learn that Coat Guy was not a beautiful butch woman. I'm doing what I can. I'm a good person. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay. The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. I tell you the one thing, you can kiss... I'll tell you one thing, you can kiss me, you coward. Yeah, kiss me through the peephole. Just put your lips against the peephole, and I'll put my lips against the peephole, and then it's like we're having an indirect kiss, Mr. Pale Man. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Okay, bye. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. I've already made that decision. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they will mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this advice as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. People love to come to my house and say weird shit to me. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Were you watching in the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear the sound of some drunkard shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you? I'm gonna let the surgeon in. I like him, and I've never really gotten his full story, I don't think, because he always dies or is a visitor. I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handing patients with conditions outside of my specialism. And now with the hospitals gone, so I wander a bit and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Come in, old man. Thank you. I hope I can help someone here. New person! Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. I don't like these answers. Should I be worried? No, that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with me. I was just born with bad skin, that's all. They keep treating me like I'm contagious, or worse, a visitor. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So you're gonna let me in or not? Alright then, have it your way off. No, I was gonna let you in! That was like the same dialogue, right? Am I crazy or was my game fucked? Because that wasn't the, like, you can come in or not come in dialogue. I'm sad. I'm so sad. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the region. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against visitors, aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. I mean, okay, so I'm pretty sure the only two people in the house at this point are confirmed humans. Feeling any better? My good man, we're all going to die someday. That's an unavoidable truth. What do you think happens to us after we die? I don't know. Maybe we float around in space. If you really think about it, we must be completely alone in the universe. There's clearly no other life, just cold, empty space. If there were, we'd have to have picked up some kind of signal or sign by now, right? I don't know. An empty void of endless darkness, ending up there would be the same as disappearing. I want to be alone. Yeesh. Pulling at my collar. I want my mommy. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Kiss your boyfriend, he's going through an existential crisis. I'm respecting his privacy. I'm respecting him wanting a moment to himself. Can we order stuff now? Okay. I want to buy cat food. We have Energeca still. Pet the cat. They stole our beautiful sunburnt woman and or man. I'm so sad. Oh, we have the surgeon! I forgot about the surgeon. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, everyone rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up, and well, they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to the quarantine zones, and the hospitals, well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work? To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to triage at one of the quarantine zones. Why would you do that? I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I couldn't just walk away from that. Maybe, no. Forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. Alright, I need to check you. I know he has weird eyes, but it's a real condition. That's the only thing I know about his signs, though. And I think he shaves his armpits for cleanliness reasons? Thank you for your concern, but my teeth are in perfect health. Oh, you mean to check for signs of being a visitor, of course. Perfect, aren't they? A friend of mine did them for me, free of charge, and I operated on him not long ago. I wonder how he's doing now. I don't really know what to check. I don't really know how to tell if he's a visitor, which is a problem. Because I know he has an actual eye condition, regardless. I don't really trust the photos, and I don't remember what his photo is. And I'm pretty sure he has shaved armpits, but I guess I'll do hands. But I feel like if he's a doctor, he's gonna have clean hands. These hands have performed countless surgeries. I could tell you the operating table stories for days, but maybe another time. Try to keep these hands in decent shape, never let them grow stiff. You never know what tomorrow might bring. I think he's clear, chat. I'm gonna check our armpits again. I'm really paranoid about what's-his-face beating my ass. Okay. Well, to sleep we go. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear street, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run, and nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on the doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems like no one is letting them in. I think this is the night when the city's on fire, is it not? Yeah. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes, the Mushroom Festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Banshee if he got into fentanyl. I don't quite follow. Aha! Well, it will all make sense soon. Oh, and remember, we must stop the festival no matter what. Now then, looky here. I have something that'll help us. The Book of Smiles. The Book of Smiles? It's a special book, the most special in the world. In fact, it'll tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it at all. It's a big book and time is not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. You keep them. But why? It isn't a small part of the book, and I know it by heart. Mayhaps I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Sorry, I'm just not interested in the mushroom ending today. Oh, hello, yeah, please give me my cat food. I was gonna say, I didn't think anybody else visited you on the night that everything explodes. Nobody's died still. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Yeah, give me my ability to buy cigarettes. Hey, tall man. Yes, was there something you wanted? Are you okay? At least the bar had a high ceiling. You could hang yourself from it, no problem. It's too cramped for me in here. This whole planet is too cramped for me. My good man, I just want this all to end. It's all a fucked up mess. Everything scares me shitless. I just can't take it anymore. Why did I even come here? I found some poetry books lying around. Mind if I read one, my good man? Sure. I've not gotten this far, so I'm very excited. When the evening is sprouted against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table, let us go through certain half-deserted streets. The muttering retreats. There, that's it. What did you think? It's beautiful. You know, I actually feel a bit better now. Thanks for listening, my good man. Oh, I got an achievement for that! Yippee! That must be new, I guess. Oh yeah, they stole my fucking gravedigger. You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? And, maybe you could invite my friend over, please? This is her phone number. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come, but if it's just me, they just tell me off. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? Then why hasn't he come yet? I don't want to be like, hey, remember your dad that died directly in front of you? Because that's fucked up, and also I've done that before, and it makes me sad. Maybe he had something to do first? I bet he wants to beat up those bad people. He should be here soon. Sure, yeah, I bet your dad's on his way now. That's what I thought. You notice the girl is spacing out. She's clearly thinking about something else. But is it worth it to ruin her life? Can she withstand such a blow? You decide she has enough on her plate right now. There's no reason to make things even more unbearable for her. Same reason we will not be calling her friend. That conversation also makes me fucking incredibly sad. I don't think we can actually order anything for rest right now either. So I guess we'll check out the surgeon again. So what was it you wanted to tell me? May I ask, what do you think of FEMA? I don't trust them. Good, me either. Honestly, I don't fully understand FEMA's motives myself, even after working with them for a time. But whatever drives them, I choose to help people my own way, regardless of their rules. The problem was transparency. There wasn't any. None at all. We were never told where these signs came from or what they were supposed to mean. They just handed us a list of guidelines, told us who to label a visitor and who to let through. After that, I no longer felt like a doctor, more like a border guard stamping papers, so I started falsifying reports, helped people escape. I'm sure you still have questions, but if you don't mind, let's leave the rest for tomorrow. Armpits? Yes, just a moment, I'm not as quick as I used to be. I try to stay hygienic, it's important when you don't know when your next bath could be. Could be I'm covered in the same grime for a week. I mean, that sounds fine. I'm gonna take his picture as well, and I'm gonna go check my armpits again. Oh wait, if I check... Oh, I'm fucked either way. Photo? You have to thoroughly check every little thing. I can only assume this must be part of it. People always said I have a strange look about me. What do you think? I like you. I don't think he's a visitor, guys. I think we've done really good on accident while not trying to. Go wash your armpits. Okay. Well, we don't need to do that. Where's cat at? Or my kitty? There you are. Pet the cat. And then we'll feed the cat. A group of evicted people stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I'm so surprised they don't try coming here in a group, to be honest. Oh, there's the man. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. Kitty is so ugly, he's cute. Yeah, I imagined him as like one of those like, I was gonna say British cats, but I actually don't know if that breed is like a British breed, but the ones that have kind of like sunken in faces. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. Oh, new person. Hello, can you let me in, please? Do you need something? Yeah, somewhere to stay. I've got nowhere else to go. The dorm isn't an option anymore. What happened to your dorm? FEMA? British short hair, I believe? Okay, so I wasn't too wrong. They turned up one day and said they had to inspect everybody, but I heard they were taking infected to the quarantine zone. I don't want to end up there. Thank you. Oh, this eyebrow is crazy. This is the Jonathan Frisbee peak eyebrow. Thank you so much. Here, I've got this coffee. It's not much, but I hope it helps. Thank you. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on a path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. You're scaring me, man. You're scared? Just let in Franco Barbie? I don't know who that is. You are scared? Have you gone shadow mad? Shadow mad's crazy. I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed have polluted this world and has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. Oh, Outlast variant? Oh. Your ability to remember names as well as you do, it always impresses me. What'll happen to you? I got sent from a friend of mine that, like, you'll see me in a white one way or another meme, but with Eddie Glueskin from Outlast that I really liked. I'm not letting you in my fucking house. Get out of here. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. What are you gonna do? We already know the hospitals don't exist anymore. I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear I'd be done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness. Come in. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if anyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. This run has been, like, really weirdly successful. A distant funeral knell growing louder and louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An internal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Saruman Inudons? Terrorists. We don't care about that. Okay. Okay, we finished his conversation. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think you'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. I kind of want to give him the FEMA ticket just because I'm scared of FEMA taking the new guy. Because they're going to take 2 people when they come. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. You used to live in the dorm, right? Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study, then everything went to hell. At first they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus would spread, and then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but when I heard they were taking the infected to the quarantine zone, I wasn't just gonna sit there and wait for them to drag me away, so I climbed out the window and ran. I grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go, though. That's how I ended up at your door. Just the jacket? Yeah, it's my favorite jacket. And don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have left from my brother. Oh, damn. Oh man, if I really am a visitor, don't tell me, just shoot, alright? Yeah, take a look. Got bad overbite, sometimes I end up chewing my cheeks. Yeah, it's fine. Let me look at your armpits. Oh, about the armpits. I know irritation's a sign of a visitor, but it's from the jacket. I sweat in it, and there's nowhere to shower these days. That's believable. I'm gonna test this guy a lot. I have Interjecka, so it should be fine. Let me look at your eyes. I'll show you my eyes, just honestly, I'm a little nervous. You look fine. Yeah, no, you're good. This is conversation's over. I gotta go clean my armpits. I know they're gonna be dirty this time. What? Bro, I swear to God, if I talk to the fucking guy and he fucking shoots me because my armpits are dirty. I've had that happen to me. I've checked it one night, or one time during the day. Been fine. I go into the night, I have him check my armpits. They're dirty and he shoots me. If that happens, I'm gonna be pissed. How come you're not still at the quarantine zones? There was an incident. The sun was coming up, I was heading home when one of the FEMA officers called out to me. That moment, my heart started pounding, my knees nearly gave out. Barked at me to turn around, and I already made my peace with God. He aimed his rifles at my legs and told me not to move. He kept staring, and then he demanded I stick out my tongue to check if I was a visitor. And I did, terrified he'd shoot me otherwise. Then he laughed, said I must be a lousy quack if I didn't even know the tongue isn't a sign. I've never been so afraid in my life. In that moment, I wasn't thinking of saving, well, anyone or anything. I simply ran like a coward. The shame of it, it's unbearable. How can I look at myself in the mirror knowing I left those poor people behind? But you can still help people. I'm afraid I can't. I left all my instruments behind at the quarantine zone. I'm useless now. I know you were hoping for treatment, but what can an old man like me do with nothing but his bare hands? I'm sorry if I've let you down, son. I'm afraid I'm powerless against the visitor threat. Don't worry, you can stay anyway. Thank you for understanding it. It does make this weight feel a little lighter. I imagined FEMA would have uncovered the false report sooner or later. Still, I can't shake the thought I could only save more people if only I'd been a little braver. I fear that guilt will haunt me for the rest of my days. I'm so sorry. I genuinely cannot imagine. Poor dude. I've also not gotten that far in his story, so glad that I was able to. Well, I think I just have to go to bed and hope that I don't get shot because my armpits are hairy. Hello. We require more subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What the hell? You keep stealing people from my house. Every time I play this game, it pisses me off. I really feel those memes that are like the way people be walking up on you in your house and no, I'm not a human, and it's just people saying the most vile shit to you possible and then being like, so let me in. So you're gonna let me in, right? That is literally, it gets me. It gets me. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all of this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of the events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Methinks the surgeon is hiding something? Maybe. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people, too, to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resistance will happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. Well, we have time to figure out if the surgeon is hiding something, I guess. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Thus taken a liking to you, yes. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death has come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation, and there's no going back. I watched Germa stream this game once he got around to it. I really liked the voice he did for the cultist guy. Do you want to come in or something? I need not enter. My mission is only to spread the hollow truth that brings everlasting peace. But my brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is burdened to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come back to check on them. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? Yeah, he's a freak. He's a pervert. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Oh, new person. Let's go. Oh, hey, somebody's here. Nice. I'm so wired right now, but Energetica just ain't hitting like it used to. Could use a recharge. Where are you headed charged up like that? Oh, what is this pose? Somewhere far away, can't stay in one place. A storm is coming and I'm kind of curious to see how people will face it. I keep moving until I fry or till the visitors gobble me up. Whichever comes first. Not gonna try and get to safety? What do you mean? The further I go, the more chance I have of finding a solution. You don't get it, huh? Who knows, maybe you've got humanity's last hope stashed somewhere in your house. If I'd stayed in my apartment, I'd never have found out. I'd just die, alone. Screw that. Are you running from someone? Or something? You're not listening. I already told you. I'm just observing the way people survive. Seen a few interesting spots, but mostly it's just the same thing over and over. People panic and they either don't open up or shoot at everything that moves. Not the smartest strategies, honestly. Anyway, I'm getting tired of standing on your doorstep. If you let me in, I'll tell you what I've seen. Yeah, come on in. Oh, sweet! So you're gonna tell me what's going on here, deal? I'll chip in. I've got stories of my own. We'll chat. Alright, I like that guy. So we've got the cultists who I think are always human, and we've got the new guy. Tall Man's human. I think the surgeon's human, but Quispy thinks... Oh, nope, somebody died, so somebody's a... I don't care about the FEMA update. Bleeding gums, okay. Visitors aren't just hiding among us. Okay, well. I'm feeling the guy just like, no! 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 God! Not my boyfriend! No! We got so far. Why couldn't it have been a cultist? There's a lot of people in there. Hey, man. Okay. Can't say anything more to him. Okay, well, someone in this room is a visitor. What happened to your brother? Long story short, FEMA took him and I haven't seen him since. He used to be a sailor, actually, in this jacket. He bought it as a gift from overseas from one of his voyages. I thought he'd bring me something small, like one of those funny pens or a fridge magnet, but instead he spent real money on a whole jacket. I was so damn happy. I didn't get to see him often, to be honest, so I was psyched that he thought of me. I'll admit this jacket's gotten me into trouble more than once. You can't find one like it around here. People see it and try to swipe it and then... But I'm never giving it up. It's not just a jacket, it's a memory of my brother. I just hope he's okay. What did we check on him last time? We checked his teeth and his armpits and his eyes. He's got fucked up knuckles. Nothing out of the ordinary. That's not a sign, but why are your knuckles fucked up? Well, that's it. Run out of steam. So what are those stories you were talking about? Yeah, those. How about we trade some tales? Want to share something first? Get to the point. Right. Anyway, so I'm minding my own, slurping on my trusting Energeca. Man, I love that stuff. You've got no idea. It's just mind-blowing. The aftertaste sticks around all day. Too bad they don't sell it everywhere. So, oh yeah, where was I? So I'm sitting there, right? My place is half empty, music blasting in my ears. Then I hear someone yelling, loud enough to get through my headphones, right in the middle of a real bop too. And I don't like getting distracted from my tunes, you know? Like when you're deep in the sound and the world kind of fades out. The fuck? Alright. So I yank my headphones out and see this tall-ass guy yelling at some poor sap. I don't know what they were arguing about, but he could barely string words together, drunk as a skunk. Beanpole screams, then straight up slaps down the other dude. He goes down like a sack of potatoes. But Lofty ain't done yet. He climbs onto the bar, wobbling like jelly, head's basically hitting the ceiling. Then he yells something like, "You're all scum." I knew shit was about to hit the fan. Are you the one? Are you the one who killed my fucking boyfriend, you fucking fuck? And I did not want to be there with it, so I scarpered? Scarpered? Is that a word? Then what? Nothing. Things just kind of fell off. Wherever I go, someone always kicks the hornet's nest. Feels like if I stay anywhere more than a couple days, that's it. Fight, death, coffin, grave, usually in that order. I hope things are different here. Alright, I need to test you. Give me your teeth. Feels like it's made of some mad chemicals. Okay. Oh, my tongue stained. You're everything. You are very green, sir. Okay, hands fine. They get itchy a lot, like ants running all over. What the fuck? I think he's a visitor. He might just be a freak, but he has dirty nails, and he presented them in the worst way, and he mentioned the guy who just died. Too much caffeine, got the shakes. Let me breathe for like 10 minutes, maybe it'll pass. What are we thinking, chat? Do we kill this man? He was the most recent addition, so I do feel like it's gotta be him. I kill him and take his hat. Okay. Picked a hell of a moment, huh? You're not gonna shoot, are you? Unless cramps are a new sign these days? So, that's it? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, you killed him! You killed my boyfriend, you fucking asshole! And I've gotta fucking clean my armpits. Hold on. I'm so upset about how everything turned out. We were doing so good. When are my armpits gonna get gross again? Kitty, my boyfriend died and I'm very sad about it. The living room is so empty now because the FEMA took the fire guy too. Everybody's just hanging out in that one room and they all watch me shoot the Interjecka guy in the head. More Interjecka, I think. Is the real plot of this game that Interjecka makes you fucking, a visitor? Or was that guy in particular just a freak, we think? Armed hunter. Okay, he's holding them at gunpoint. You're gonna give the protag kidney stone to the dear lord? That's the least of his problems. Honestly. Oh, my dear boy, this is not good. Seems like the festival's still coming after all. Well then, I'm afraid all hope is lost. I bid you a good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo! Okay. Hello, delivery here. Thank you. Have a good night. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word, but what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. Can you come back later? I'm so curious at that line. I'm so curious as to what that means in any regard. Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are a few far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Okay. Hey, what's up? Long time no see, how's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? This house has always been in my family. Nah, no way! I've never made a mistake in my life. My memory is a steel trap, elfin style even. This character has one of my favorite, like, signs if they're a visitor. However, I'm just not gonna let them in because they're not new. My buddy definitely lived here. Come on, I wheeled a long-ass way to get here. Won't you let me in, please? You should leave. Not letting me in? We'll fix that. Grab this. Cigarette. Swing it at the door and bam, you're invisible. What? It'll work for sure. My legs are all the proof you need. See, nothing there, right? Ha! That was the most weirdest, phrased bribe I've ever heard in my life. Joke's on, him though. I don't remember what the cigarettes do. Leave? What the fuck do you mean? You expect me to just fucking go? Oh, I'm rolling the fuck out of here, lunatic asshole. You come to my house. Oh, hey, speaking of them, well, we gotta let the fat guy in. We were talking about him earlier. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. But also, I feel like chat has made this happen to me. I like rarely see this guy. It's actually kind of crazy. Are you okay? No, 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 I'm not fucking okay. Look at me. Feels like my damn skin's melting. Melting, I tell you. God, it's hotter than any tropical resort I've ever stayed in. I just need a cold soak. Mind if I, borrow your shower? Yeah, I have one. Splendid! One moment more and I fear I would have melted into a puddle. Speaking of, don't suppose you have any ice cream, do ya, huh? Listen here, boy, open the door. I need that tub. I'm a hair away from passing out and roasting alive on your fucking doorstep. Come in, I guess. I'm cooking a pizza on you, though. Splendid! You won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you are set up appropriately. What does that mean? Hey there, kid. How are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I love this guy. I love this guy, but every time I've let him in my fucking house on stream, he's been a visitor. Every single time. I love him, but I'm not taking the chance. Can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just need a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since the damned business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something. They need to be put down. You hunt down the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Nah, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell, if I'm gonna just shoo them away, let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. And getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. You should leave. Hell, maybe that's for the best. Might be one of them yourself. Slit my damn throat before morning. I swear I'll leave no varmint standing. Just you watch, kid. I hope you do. I love you. I love that man. That's my secret ship with the homeowner. Unfortunately, every time I let you in my house, you're a fucking creature, so... Nobody died! Let's go. That was probably thanks to the cat, though. Latest reports, pack of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address them. Skin irritation. Okay. Oh, there might be more on the TV. Hold on. No, this is just more shit about fires and unrest. Okay. Well. Hey, man. This whole thing's so messed up. Have you considered that you might find your brother in the quarantine zone? It's not that simple. They didn't take my brother to a quarantine zone. They literally took him into FEMA. You mean... Yeah, he's one of them now. They didn't even give him a choice. They just showed up at his door and said, "You'll do." He'd never have joined them willingly. Never. That's very similar to the FEMA ending of this game that I got off stream once. That's basically it. They're like, "You're nice enough to us. You don't tell us to kill ourselves every time we show up at your house. Join us." It's not just that. I'm afraid of the visitors. Well, everyone is. But while most are terrified, wondering if the person in front of them is human, I'm afraid of something else. What if the one who takes me away turns out to be my brother? What would he do? Break the rules and let me go? And what would happen to him if he did? Or would he follow orders and march me off to a quarantine zone with the others? And if they told him to shoot me, would it comfort me knowing it was my own brother who pulled the trigger? Or would that make it worse? None of it feels right. 1,000 anxious thoughts swarm in my head, but only one truly terrifies me. If they take me one day, I might never even know if it was my own brother behind the mask. Oof, I'm loving these two characters. What does coffee do? I know we've had coffee in here for a while. Extra for a few days. I might pop that. I don't think we can talk anymore. And I'm pretty sure you're a human. Hello, fat man. Ah, cold water. Now that's more like it. You feeling any better? Yes, yes, yes. Much better. Although, you know, I am getting a little peckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? Give him a boober. Splendid! Nothing like a cold one. Ah, my favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. You get a handful of crumpled bills. Useless these days. Is that true? How are we paying the fucking delivery guys, then? Well, thanks. That's more like it. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. Plenty more where that came from for my friends. Yes, there is. Oh, and this. You receive a kombucha jar. Nobody civilized drinks that crap, but somebody like you might find use for it. You calling me uncivilized, you son of a bitch? Now my armpits are fucked. Okay. We've cleaned our armpits. I mean, I really feel like everybody here is a human. I guess I could start checking some ears. I don't really like to check the ears, but sometimes it's useful. Show me your earballs. Ears weren't on the list of signs, were they? Though I'll admit I'm not particularly aware of what the signs are. Maybe I just missed that one. I mean, he looks normal. What else has we got going on? Dude, take a photo. I don't mind taking a photo, but your camera looks kind of weird. Whoa, is that one of those aura films from the ads? Honestly, you don't seem like the kind of person who'd believe in all that stuff. I mean, he looked fine. That aura photo was funky, but not any funkier than any of the other ones. I already said I don't really trust the aura photos. Yeah, I read your aura. It says that you're gay, actually. Hey, what's that about? You got something you want to tell me? Or... Okay, I figured. And I don't think we have cat food for the cat, but we can pet the cat, regardless. Okay. Well, bedtime! The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Excuse me, I almost sneezed. The fucking half cold that I have is starting to kick my ass. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself too. Soon, but until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? They're less of a problem, I think, than the fucking hunter guy. In my opinion. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Based on our previous conversation, homeowner, I don't think he gives a fuck. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit! The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What's it gonna take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. No! Does that just leave... No, the surgeon. Okay, I was gonna say, does that just leave me with the cultists? Because then I'm gonna be fucked when the cultists leave. But no, we have the surgeon. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you're tired too of all the noise, these oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not too long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure what that means yet, but it does sound tempting, yes? I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I'd bet. The TV and the radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put him down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? You mean my lover? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. I don't think I've talked about on stream the homeowner and neighbor and his wife are a polythrouple before, but I do believe that. His house burned down. I haven't seen him since. Tell me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Show the armpit. You're clean, but that don't mean shit. Those freaks can fake it better than I can spot it. No signs, lucky you. Now get your pits out of my face. I've got bigger problems to deal with. I'll be back. Okay. Okay. Should we get the cult ending, chat? I think we have it on accident. Fungal growth. The polar ice caps are melting. Oh, the cultists are still here, apparently. Okay, that's good. Okay. Everything looks fine, actually. Yeah, okay. I think our eyes are gonna look crazy because we've been drinking so much caffeine. Yeah, no, we look like an insane person. But our hands should be fine. Yeah. So if he comes again, we'll show our hands. I'm gonna use the kombucha just because there's ways things can go wrong between now and the next night. And then I'm gonna pet the cat, and then I'm gonna drink a boober and go to bed, because there's not really... Other than looking in the surgeon's ears, there's not really anything else we can do. I almost drank the Energeca and wasted it. Alright, bedtime. We drank a boober. It's Reconciliation Day. That could mean anything. There, much better. Oh, howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go somewhere and look for shelter somewhere else, but my old lady's exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay here for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. I hate this guy. You should leave. Please, friend, forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days, and she tires quickly. I'd do anything for her, you understand. I love her dearly. I'd give you the shirt off my back if I could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something. It's not my shirt, but I don't need kombucha this late in the game, so I don't take bribes. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired, too. It's really fucked up that when he is a visitor, there are no signs of him abusing her, but when he is a human man, he is clearly abusing her. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer. It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something. But the outcome's always the same. They sent him here to seduce me. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now... Have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of a few who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Okay. Death no longer speaks to me. So that's how the world ends, not with a bang, but a whimper. Oh, but everything's just fine with you, isn't it? Your flock are fine. Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now. What's the deal with this death of yours? The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it, yes. It's of no consequence if we don't fully understand what we hear summon. What truly matters is this. We are all tired. Yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, little more than endless torment with short breaks between. but death herself. She might spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling to her. This isn't a daycare. Were they truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearn for after all? I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Should we take it, chat? Should we take the cult ending? Join in our right and find a peace. Come, brother. Hold our hand as we march toward death. Yes? Okay. I have long wanted to find peace. I am coming with you. I rejoice that you have joined us, brother. Truly, death did not choose you in vain. Today, brothers, we find our salvation. First we shall attend to our preparations. Then we wait. Behold, the infernal luminescence dulls. The time of violence has passed, and we usher in a new age of tranquility. I did just save, so we can just load back in. The time for worry is over. My flock will suffer of its feed. We give names to the dead so that they know their death was not in vain. They will be taken just like us. That is how we shrouded Alun. That is his name now. We too will receive names. This is it. The time has come. Brothers, let us call upon her. We are ready. Fear and corruption of her word kept us from her embrace. Not to pass into nothingness, but to return into death. I wish Tall Man was alive to see this. We surrendered our bodies into death's embrace to find peace in what lies beyond. Long ago, this knowledge dwelt upon the earth, but the great extinction claimed more than lives alone. But now we walk the path in the ways of old. She shall cradle us all. None shall be forsaken. Even death herself shall ascend. Do you feel it? She is here. A voice echoes in the air, its owner unclear. You appeared from nowhere, drawing eyes upon yourself. You must act now. Some doors are best left closed. Come, I will hide you. I shall return you to where you were always meant to be. I will grant you peace. Just as humanity has always longed for. You were never meant to survive the madness of the cosmos. I will preserve your memory. So that's the cult ending. We're gonna continue from that save, though. Let me go drink a beer. Into the bed we go. A lot of people are gonna yell at me again. Hey there! Sorry, I'm kinda nervous. I'm staying at the Hope Hotel, but I decided to take a walk. I'm scared to go back. Can I stay here? You think it'll be better here? See, I'm glad we reloaded. This is a new person. Okay there, better here. Your house is big enough for all shapes and sizes. Hotel rooms are teeny weeny. Reminds me of bad times. I'll tell you all about that later. Don't you have any friends? What friends? Everyone's got it out for me, every single jerk, ever since school. One of them got what he deserved, but I'm more careful now. Now I try and click with new people. Every time I see the body wrapped in sheets like in the cult ending, I think of the Pochong Witch of the Ghost concept I think you'll like. I have not heard of that. Please, let me know about that later. Send me links or something. I'm very curious. Besides, I heard shots nearby, but you take safety more seriously, yes? Come in. Oh, you got that here. I know it went down a month ago, I do indeed. He's a real crazy one. I would know. So, I think some of the dialogue is fucked up when people are sharing spots. So I don't know who they're talking about. So what do we think, chat? Should we potentially kick out a cultist and or the doctor for this new person? I think that's the only thing. I think we have the doctor and all 3 cultists in here now. The month ago thing makes me think that they're talking about the cultists. However, it's possible that they're talking about the FEMA quarantine zone and they're talking about the surgeon. That creepy guy in? Alright, I'll kick him out. Come in. Very good. Sounds iffy, but oh well. Shouldn't get mixed up in crazy shit. Real. I'm skipping this because we already had this conversation. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. I'm not alone. So you get out of my house. Death no longer speaks to me. Oh yeah, your flock are fine. If you're so eager to die, then go ahead. I'm staying here. Very well. If that is your choice, so be it. Death will claim her due. What was to be done is done. Farewell. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The Sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you, since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. I also ship Pretty Thing with her. That's fair. I've seen people ship her with the Amogus guy for some reason. I think that's because they're both in the kitchen, but it makes me laugh. We can use affirmations to read the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Come in, I guess. Ah, delightful. You're quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. I don't think that's true. Oh, I'm not letting you in, Babushka. No, you get the fuck... You get out. I learned my lesson with you, lady. Get out of my house. For my wings are clipped, yet I open my throat to sing. But they all turn to me eventually, even if they say they never will. Well, I don't hold grudges. I help everyone who comes to me. Even you will find yourself in need someday, dearie, and who will you turn to then? Get off my porch! Literally, get out, get out. I at least know how to tell the Terra lady is a visitor or not, so I can check that immediately. Conditions in the city are getting worse. Everything is worse. Everything is worse and bad. Okay. Yeah, the cultists are gone. Oh, yeah, he was talking about the surgeon. That pose is crazy. I'm actually more surprised that that person was referring to the surgeon and not the cultist. How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter's in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. I need to test you. Oh, hydrate? Thank you. Alright, she's a human. Unfortunately, this proves that she's a human. Well, what do you think? I think you're a human woman. Thank you, I took a big gulp of my water just for you. Alright, let's go talk to the new guy. Don't want to go back there. You're kind of weird. Oh yeah? What is it to ya, huh? Huh? You stalking me too? Huh? You should know I don't like that, ever since the loony bins. Folks locked me up at a cuckoo house, imagine that. Yeah, they said I did a little follow of someone, so what? I didn't do anything wrong. But my parents thought I was crazy. Maybe they still do. I mean, they kept me in the loony bin for 10 years, as if I was some kind of maniac. And all because of that one time. Never mind that, I need to call the hotel. It's me of the ward a little. Armpit. They never taught me how to take care of myself, but I saw they did a little wishy-washy in the hospital. I mean, yeah, you look clean. This guy giving me trans femme energy. I like that. I like your eyes. That's a little weird, but not. I watch you when you sleep, when you wander at night. Don't trust someone? Oh, a new person to ship with the homeowner has just dropped, it seems. Quick, I need you to draw trans femme, this guy, homeowner art immediately. Look at your hands. I've learned to stop picking at my nails. Yeah, you've got better nails than I do, dude. When the skin sticks out, I just want to pull it off, peeling the flesh slowly so I can feel the burn. It stings for a while, so I dig around in the ground while it's raw. Alright. I feel that, though. I have OCD, and skin picking is part of my OCD. If my cuticles are fucked, I will bite and tear and fuck it up, because brain bad. So I get it. Minus the dirt part. How am I so bad at using the phone? I realize you guys can't even watch me type it in because I have the cursor off on my capture. Human intruder has competition for the title of freakiest creep. Yeah. Hello, you reached fast food delivery. Yes. Cat food, I guess? We gotta show the gun guy our nails, I think, because we showed him in our armpits and our eyes are just fucked. I mean, yeah, that's it. That's the two people in my house. Alright. Well. I'm back, not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is. You wanna find her? No point looking, waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. Excuse me. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me, she's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run, so I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. Told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I hate FEMA, I hate this guy. Look at my hands. Dirty or clean doesn't mean shit to me. Visitors blend in fine either way. I don't got time for this right now. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Well, at least he's gone. Delivery. Yes, thank you. Hey, you're not getting in my fucking house. Has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been here? We don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit, and I passed out, and... Oh, this is the guy everybody says looks like Vinny. When I woke up, no one was home. He does look like Vinny. Just edit the hat on him. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors come from. You should leave. There's one thing you need to learn. Leaving people on death's doorstep isn't right, but I won't die never. And you and I will meet again. Alright. Somehow creepier... Oh, I need this lady because I need the achievement associated with getting all of the phone calls, unless there are new phone calls added, which might be true. Howdy, mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, hell, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the damn cabbie robbed me blind. What did your husband do for work before that? Like I'd tell you, why you want to know? What's it matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too if they didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What, am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I work the border, damn it. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no women in FEMA thing is horseshit. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. I hate her, but I have to let her in to try and get that fucking achievement I need. Don't misunderstand, chat. We're not letting her in because we like her. Alright, FEMA arrested the government. I missed the Swan Lake broadcast at some point. I don't think we're gonna get the phone number I need from her before the game ends, though. What do you want now? You said you used to work in customs? You're damn right I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for signs that they're visitors, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know. Whose big idea was it to call those things visitors anyway? Freaks would have been more suffice. Or would have... Whatever, I fucked it. We're not going back. Hello, Tarot Lady. Want a reading? What happened to that man? I told him it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of your aura while you're doing it, but he doubted me. And so life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams. I poured all my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dreams have all come true. Focus on that vision. Do you know why you suffer? You still fail to grasp that suffering is the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Thank you, Pyramid Head. She has such a vibe. I love her. No, I love her too. But sorry, the suffering is the greatest joy. It really was giving me the fucking Pyramid Head. I actually really love the detail that her like aura photo or whatever shows her hanging herself if she's a human. I don't know. I think that's in her her visitor one does not. I think it's a really cool detail, similar to how I keep coughing. Similar to how Luca, the smiling man, has a much sadder aura portrait. Like he's like posed sad. She is holding the Blair Witch stick figure. Her mouth is also upside down. I've made a couple, I don't think I've ever talked about it on stream, you know. I've made a couple of, like, no, I'm not a human, like, photo bashed edits. I've not done anything yet where I've, like, turned somebody's feature upside down, but I know her mouth and maybe her eyes are just, like, upside down. There are people, experts, who know how to cleanse the darkness. If you like, I can help you contact them. I sense you might have need of them. You can reach them here. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. I've called this number before, so I don't need it for the achievement, but, I will do it for the stream. Just like to check on my closet stalker. Structure of an apple, the over apple, the land of mushrooms and paper. Fear the of mush, though it so enchants the there meet. Only tears and parting's doom. Check her breathing. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. They hung up. This was not quite what you expected. That's a reference to a Polish ARG called Mushroom Land. I know that. I knew that. I've seen that. It's very good. We should watch that on stream sometime. That would be a good thing to watch on stream, I think. I don't want to go back there. What were you saying before? They bullied me at school, wouldn't leave me alone, picking on me every single day. Pick, pick, pick. Of course I cracked. I'm not some punching bag, a sack of meat to kick till it squeals. I thought they fell and didn't get up anymore. Heard he was in the hospital dead. I didn't mean to kill him, but, well, my folks smoothed it over somehow. Still they whisper about me. Do you hear them? Then they shipped me off to the loony bin, and we're back at the start. That fight, it felt nice. The power, the vengeance. My knuckles hurt so good, the taste of red on my lips, my tongue. They kicked me out, but I was just defending myself. Did you eat him? Did you eat him? Okay, we've checked armpits, hands, and eyes. I'll check teeth and photo. Those meds made my teeth a little thinny-winny, yeah. These needle nippers are good for tearing at my cheeks, pulling little strips of skin layer by layer until I feel the blood and the pain. Alright. Yeah, let me see your photo. I don't like that. Fair. This is a very interesting photo. They used to laugh at me, now they'll never laugh again. Okay. Bye. I need to test you. Huh? Test me? Help! Make it quick. I don't have time for this. What should we check, chat? I have only gotten her once, and she immediately got eaten, which is why I don't have the number I need, so I have no idea what her signs are. I don't know what we should check. Armpits are, like, my guess, but I think she's gonna call me a pervert if I do that. Eyes could also be helpful, but I am scared of her. I'm scared of looking her in the face. Eyes, I guess, and then I'll do whatever you guys pick for the second one. Eyes for real this time? Okay, okay. It's so damn dry in here, that's why I'm blinking a lot. I mean, she looks normal. Green, I know they're mine, but murky, you say? I doubt it, mister. Okay. Alright, show me your armpits. You can put that look back in your pocket, mister. You asked for it. Well, I ain't here to strut on a runway, no, sir. I mean, yeah, no, you look like a normal human woman that shapes her armpits to me, ma'am. Sorry that I had to do that. No, it's just the day that we... Yeah. Alright. Well, I think the next day is like the end, so what do we... How are we feeling that we did? Do we think we have any... Do we think we have any visitors in the house? Yeah, we gotta board it up, and then it's gonna be the end. Do we think we have visitors in the house? What happened to the guy in the bathtub? Has he been in there the whole time and I just forgot he was in there? I think I just straight up forgot about that guy. Or did he get taken by FEMA? Sorry, I only just realized there was a fat guy in our bathtub for a brief period of time. Oh, unfortunately, I think we're fucked. If you ration carefully, your food store should last for a month or two. Sorry, I was trying to remember if this means we're fucked or not. I know the eyes flashing means we are, but... You see at the door, no one will be able to get in now. You keep track of... Oh, we're fucked. We let in the visitor. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. I wish it would tell you who you let in that was bad, but I don't think it does still. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating, alien. I actually liked the stalker guy a lot. The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Do you not have the gun also, though? Like, terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. My only real thought is that it's either the lady we just let in or the guy in the bathtub that I just straight up forgot we let in. Because I was not checking him because I forgot he was there. I got so excited about the stalker guy. A small, lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome me. Yippee! I mean, not yippee because we did get eaten, but I think we had a good couple sessions. I'm sad that we fucking exploded at the end after having really such a good run for like such a good chunk of that, right? I super think it had to have been the bathtub guy, because I just wasn't checking him for signs, because I did not know he was there. Which is on me, 100%. We could reload and try again, but I'm actually kind of excited to try out the other game. I'm gonna let the credits run, because I think it's important we let credits run, even though I've shown them on stream before. And then I'm gonna go BRB, refill my water, because it's almost empty. I think it was bathtub guy too. Yeah, I super think it was the bathtub guy. I just forgot. I just straight up forgot he was even there. And then I will shift over to the other game after the credits end and I go to BRB for a little bit. The pizza burned! Yeah, that's the real thing. I wasn't teared apart by visitors. The pizza burned on him and caught the house on fire. Died of pizza-related accident. I'm sure there are real people who die in pizza-related accidents every day. Not me, but